Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
Welcome to another episode of the Rare Beer Club. I'm your host, the Ginger Yeti, and if you're new to the channel, the Rare Beer Club is a subscription club put out by beerthemonthclub.com. I receive a box like this every month. It contains 2 hand-selected beers, costs about $60 a month. And I box the beers and select one to review kind of blindly, and then I review the second one in a later video. I have a big pile of these in my basement, slowly getting through them, and I'm now in, this one is from April of 2025. So we'll get it open here and see what we got. All kind of advertisements for Mother's Day, of course. Little late there. Oh, they put cans in this one. Get the paperwork out. Get this out of the way so I can grab the beers. There's a bottle. And then there's 2 cans. All right, now let's see what we have. So the cans are from Two Brothers Brewing Company, Warrenville, Illinois, barrel-aged Northwind. It's an Imperial Stout aged in Two Brothers Artisan Spirits bourbon barrels. 11% alcohol. And then this here is Skrip's Big Brew from Brasserie Fantôme out of Soy, Belgium. It's a saison brewed with Cayenne and Strawberry tea. What in the world? Brewed in collaboration with Phresh Phlavors and Skrip. Cayenne and Strawberry tea. What in the world? Cayenne and Strawberry tea. Yeah, I gotta do that. Because I'm just very intrigued by that. Save these cans for another day. Put these aside for now. I am very intrigued at this beer here. So we'll take a look at the bottle first. It's a green bottle, and it looks cloudy and homemade. It looks like there's a homemade liquid in there. It says Skrip's Big Brew. Saison brew with Cayenne and Strawberry tea, brewed in collaboration with Phresh Phlavors, and Phresh Phlavors are spelled with a PH. Fresh, PH Flavors. And Skrip. Thanks to everyone who made this magical experience possible. Prez, Fresh, Eric, Nick, and of course, Danny. 6. That's pretty much everything to speak of on the bottle here. Pretty generic kind of label there. I mean, not generic, but it's kind of like just a small label and a big bottle. It's also got the little phantom guy on the crown there. And let's look at the paperwork. 6.5% alcohol. It says tulip tea cooler goblet. Got my kind of goblet right here waiting on me. And let's get into it. Nestled about an hour south of Liège, within the enchanting Ardennes forest, lies the quaint village of Soy, home to some of Belgium's most fascinating beers. This picturesque locale is the proud residence of Brasserie Fantôme, led by the passionate Danny Prignon. While Fantôme's brews enjoy a devoted following in both the US and Europe, they remain a hidden gem within Belgium itself. At Brasserie Fantôme, brewing is an art of innovation, highlighted by their adventurous use of spices, herbs, fruits, vegetables, and flowers to craft their unique saisons. These unexpected combinations give Fantôme beers their signature character and flavor. The brewery is committed to sourcing ingredients locally, and their recipes evolve constantly, ensuring each year delivers something new and delightful for even the most discerning beer enthusiast. I guess I'm a discerning beer enthusiast. I mean, I drink a lot of beers. I'm always looking for new and different beers, and I have a YouTube channel about beer. Definitely an enthusiast, right? Founded in 1988 by Danny Prignon. I don't even know how to say that name. Fantôme is a testament to the boundless creativity that defines Belgian brewing. The brewery's ghost logo is inspired by a local legend from the nearby town of La Roque in Ardenne. Sorry if I mispronounced that or butchered it. I'm sure I did. Where the haunting tale of Countess Bertha de la Roque, said to wander the castle ruins, has been passed down for generations. A visit to Fantôme's small but efficient 6.5 barrel brewing system, largely built from equipment originally used at Brasserie de Chouffe, leaves a lasting impression. Danny and his dedicated team hand bottle each brew using a somewhat old school apparatus, with every beer housed in 750 milliliter bottles, sealed with both cork and cap. Is there a cork? Yes, there is. There's a cork. Damn it. The brewery's production schedule is determined by the inspiration of its master brewer, with batches brewed once or twice a week when the creative spark strikes. That must be kind of nice. Like, I don't feel like brewing today. I guess I'll brew today. Whatever. That's kind of cool. So on to the beers. Skrip's Big Brew. And yes, it's Skrips. Skrips. The Fantôme Skrip's Big Brew was crafted in collaboration with adventurous New Jersey-based brewing company Phresh Phlavors. Huh. I've never heard of them. Phresh Phlavors. Never heard of that brewing. Along with Danny's friend Nick Sario, known as Skrip. This attractive saison pours a rich copper red with a noticeable chill haze and a nice amber head, which it retains well, leaving a trace of lacing with every sip. It's a gorgeous looking beer that would liven up any picnic or meal outside in the sunshine. So let's get it into the glass. Good thing I have my corkscrew here. Use my Rare Beer Club bottle opener to get the crown off. I need to find a better system for this, a better corkscrew, something like that. But it's not very often I run into bottles that have both the cork and crown. Seems like an exercise in futility here. Oh my God. Well, that was a disaster. Holy cow, was that a disaster. Wow. That was totally unexpected. That made a giant mess. And we're going to have to clean up a giant mess. That's probably the end of me having TK's book on the counter here. Well, that was totally unexpected. I did not expect that to just gush out like the Old Faithful, whatever that geyser's called. That went everywhere, made a huge mess. And that'll be the last time you see a Beer Day with TK's book in my video. So if you haven't checked it out, this is the book that Beer Day with TK wrote. It's a Philly warrant unit. I used to leave it here so everybody could see it, but after that, I don't want to risk getting it ruined because it's a special book to me. So that book will no longer be in the video, unfortunately. I think I lost about half the beer in that explosion. That was insane. I did not expect that. Oh, so now that that's all calmed down, see if I can get some in the glass here. Man, what a mess. What a gigantic mess. So, get a nose on it here. After that crazy explosion, there was nothing in this paperwork that led me to believe this beer was going to explode like that. So this one comes through as a classic Belgian saison nose with fruity esters, clove, and coriander notes that mix with the assertive cayenne aroma we were promised. This smells like a urinal. It absolutely smells like a urinal. I don't get fruity, I don't get saison, I don't get clove, coriander. It smells like a festival urinal. All backed by pale malt elements. As it comes up to the higher end of the serving temperature range, subtle strawberry notes present themselves that never become too sweet or cloying. Dude, that is a festival urinal, a concert festival urinal. That's what that smell is. Maybe it's a good thing that half this beer went all over the place because I don't know if I want to drink it. The first sip brings the cayenne heat, a heat that lasts throughout the sip and into the finish. Let's find out. Cheers, everybody. I'm really trying. Not picking up any heat at all. It's definitely a spice heat. Nope. As opposed to an alcohol burn. Beyond that, the Belgian elements from the nose are very much present in the taste. Fruity esters. There's some fruity esters there. Herbal notes, yeah. Strawberry. Maybe. While subtle, balanced perfectly, the cayenne is present from start to finish. I disagree. Aligning with the bracing dryness, I don't think it's that dry. At the tail end, be aware there is no sweetness despite the strawberry note. This one is dry and tart. I guess it is a little dry. It is tart. Can't get over how much that smells like a urinal. That is just crazy. It just smells like a urinal. That's off-putting. In our tasting of the Skrip's Big Brew, we describe it as our sour adjacent. It's a saison for sure, but there's definitely a lactic acidity present that makes it a wonderful springtime beer. Lactic adjacent, yeah, or sour adjacent, yeah. As I'm drinking it, I'm starting to get a little warming in the throat, maybe in the little back of the mouth. That I assume is the cayenne. I mean, it's building as I drink it. I can kind of pick up like strawberry tea. That kind of makes sense to me. There's some saison kind of qualities to it. It is slightly tart. It's a little bit of funkiness to it. It's just kind of underwhelming. Yeah, I mean, it's the more I drink it, the more I get the cayenne. The heat is building. I am actually starting to pick up the strawberry tea. It is flavorful. It is tasty. There's not a lot of carbonation in it, obviously, because all that carbonation just exploded out of the bottle all over me and the desk and everything else. Made a giant mess. My feet are soaking wet. There's beer just all over the floor. But it is a tasty beer. If you see this, if you find it, if you buy it, you want to try it, I suggest opening it up over top a sink or outside because it's going to explode everywhere. Other than that, it is growing on me. I do think it's kind of tasty. I like the flavors. The flavors are growing more as I drink it. I'm starting to get more of those fruity esters. The cayenne is definitely there, and it's definitely building. Strawberry tea, I'm really starting to pick up a lot of that strawberry tea. I'm going to give this beer a horns up. Other than the eruption, I'm pretty happy with this beer overall. It's one of those beers that you have to savor and sip, and it builds up. I'm kind of disappointed now that I lost half of it to that giant explosion, that giant eruption. That's a shame. That's a waste of a lot of money in beer, especially when it's a beer I enjoy. Wow, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this giant mess of a beer review. If you did, let me know down below in the comments. I don't know how I'm going to edit this and what's going to happen with it, but thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.